Namaskar, welcome back to the second vlog in the series Living, Becoming and Democracy. Many of you may have worked the 4W plus H framework on the fun fact as to how the Indian subcontinent came to support 25% of the humanity. Humans moved almost continuously. As per the seasons, सूखा पड़ा तो हरियाली और पानी की तलाश, बहुत पानी बरसा तो ऊंचाई की तलाश. A secure nukkad. Hunger and fear are the two foundational human conditions, as explained by Maharishi Yuval Noah Harari in his 2015 seminal work Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. It is estimated by a very exotic discipline called the paleoanthropology that around 35,000 years ago, human beings were living long enough to be grandparents. Interesting. Possibly, if somebody lived beyond 30, he or she could become a grandparent. And that is said to be the beginning of culture. Culture, which is use of accumulated knowledge, a term used by the TQM literature from Japan. We'll talk about it another episode. In the next 25,000 years, humans learned to move around in groups, accumulate enough knowledge to start growing grains that could be stored. About 10,000 years ago, the groups had to settle around their growing crops. At that time, it is estimated that the whole world held 5 million people, 50 lakhs, 1/4 of today's Delhi in whole of world. A fun fact. In 1869, when Mahatma Gandhi was born, the world had 1,320 million humans. On his 150th anniversary in 2019, we in India, not Indian subcontinent, in India were 1,380 million. 150 years later, India could feed a world as we cultivated 190 million hectares out of our total land surface area of 300 billion. That's about 2/3 of our land, and much of it under multi-cropping. In 1950, about 120 million hectares were used in 1 or 2 crops per year. That partly explains the bhukmari then. Anyone today can persevere to find lots of relevant dots. Her truths on any given subject or objective. This is almost completely possible because of the internet, which has become a vast library of literature and research, the latest research since 2010. Please recall the Panchtantra story, The Elephant and Five Blind Men. No one, it implies, no one can fully, even adequately, describe or understand the world on any issue or subject. You will find this illustration in my book. This illustration, slightly cheeky, conveys that even when the elephant, the world or the issue is helpful, is sitting down and winking, we cannot know everything about it. Therefore, I must restate that my book has nothing new. Relevant dots have been researched and connected to serve the objective of the exercise, that is, democracy for the people. It is human nature, given the foundational hunger and fear, to respond very quickly to any stimuli, being preoccupied with hunger, earning a livelihood, which is a hunger, which may, to satisfy that hunger, which may, the response may suffice at daily transactional level. But to choose a course of action given her unique circumstances, everyone needs to carefully suss out the relevant dots and connect them to find her own unique way forward. Why is that so? Each one of us is a unique human being. In fact, every living entity is unique, though similar, but never same. Please think about this and apply the 4WH framework to individual uniqueness. Enjoy the process. Till we meet next in vlog number 3. Thank you.